Whatever will I do?
Take a good look. You ain't never seen a like
I'll do this. Thank you so much. And then turn 10. No. I think I'm good. Ooh, then I probably could have done it. I don't think it's maximum 10 actually. I do think they count towards up to 10. Bye bye. Hi everyone, Yacca here. So I can't even believe it. There's so many good archetypes at the moment in Death Knight, and Plague Death Knight is still working. It seems like it's really good, and it's actually a deck which is gonna be buffed with the cards that is in with the upcoming nerfs and buffs. Because we have buttons in this one. We do have some new cards in here, even though it's a true and tried archetype. But I really have a desire to go down Memories Lane with Plague Death Knight. So I hope you'll follow me, and let's have a look at the deck that I'm currently using. And you can look in the description for deck code for this deck that I'll be presenting here. It's a little bit of a mishmash of different things. I saw some lists which had Celiacs in it, but with Celiacs coming up nerfed and all this kind of stuff, I was kind of like, let's not try and use cards where you get a dust refund. And then I came across some lists, not this exact one, running buttons. And hey, buttons, that's from the new expansion. There's some nice cards in here that gives you a little bit of survivability. So this deck I really, really like. The game plan, let's just talk about that. It's a true and tried archetype, so you know you want to be shuffling in plagues into your opponent's deck. Your opponent will draw the plagues. It will damage your opponent, limit the way that they can play, and also summon some minions for you. You know how the different plagues work. And the real MVP of the deck is of course still Hell Yeah, because then you'll be able to shuffle in a lot of plagues, and you'll reshuffle them in each and every time they're drawn, allowing for some crazy turns. And you also have your top end with the Reska, and you have an Excavate package in here as well. We also run Marin the Manager. You also kind of saw that towards, because it was kind of the early card we got from Barrels in Paradise. You also saw that in the last expansion. So the new cards is really some the Malta Magma, the Tourist from that is the buttons, which is Tourist from Shaman, and also these Frosty Decor. So there are some new cards in here, but this one is strictly going to be buffed with the upcoming balance, and it seems like right now it's still working just fine. I've been winning against a myriad of things. Also, the ones that will eventually be nerfed, the Virus Warriors, you can still manage. Mulligan, let's jump into that one. Some early stuff you want to keep. The ones that is really generally good: Scarab Keychain, Staff of the Primus. Then we're gonna jump down to Hell Yeah, which is also a high win rate kept card. So that's kind of the ones you want to go for. I skipped over some of the 2-drops. They can be fine if you have a good 1-drop. I don't want to throw that back, but you also really want to find Hell Yeah, and there was only one copy of Hell Yeah in the deck. One thing, or I guess a couple of matchups to be aware about. If you're playing against Shaman, if you're playing against Demon Hunter, those can be, Shaman has different archetypes, but those can be really aggressive, and you need to be really mindful when you're up against those specific archetypes, because then you can just be run over. So you need to keep like Malted Magma. To some extent, if you do have a Tomb Trader, that could be good if you have some way like a staff to actually shuffle in a plague. But something that I really like in the beginning, if I'm up against those, would be Malted Magma to go for that one. Because you really need an answer for those early, quite brittle boards, but you need an answer for it. So that's against those two archetypes, and against a Paladin, Reska is also really good, because then you will really like to be able to steal some of the, if it's hand buff, some of the really big minions. Of course, if you are against a Flood Paladin, the other way around actually applies. Then you wanted Molded Magma, you want Tomb Trader. But one of the things to be really mindful of is then against the hand buff archetype, then you probably need to go for Reska, because the other ones is not going to do all too much against the Flock Paladin. So that's some very specific things against it. I also the win rate matchup doesn't. The win rate for Reska, I was also thinking Reska is really good into to warrior to try and steal Celiacs. Maybe come the nerfs, you don't have to be too worried about that. But it actually had a good game. I'm not sure, it's a really long one, so I'm not sure I'll be presenting that in the gameplay section. We actually dropped Reska, and then I did a down with the ship on Reska, actually killing it off, stealing the Celiacs, and then that wasn't a game plan for my opponent. So be mindful about that. That's a good kind of combo that you can do with the deck. One thing that can be a little bit... you don't have that much draw in the deck. You have enough, but you can run out of draw, out of resources. Maybe it's a thing to be mindful of, but I think it is better now than it was in the past. You do have buttons. You do have a copy of Chillfallen Baron. And then you also have Marin, which you can also... I usually prioritize getting the wand out of him. So that's also draw. I think that is enough said. I really think it's fun, and it's still a good archetype. I think it's so fun shuffling in those plagues. Come on. You agree with me, right? Let's have a look at the deck in action.
The Lich King versus the Lich King.
Alright. That's another Death Knight.
Serve me in death. Darkness comes.
Like that one. Slightly more the AoE stuff I need to be worried about. I'm getting this one in now. It's too easy for him just to push the button on the next turn. Like so. Let's see. Distressed Coraldia. Shuffle some plagues. Yes, please. I was hoping to draw Hellier at some point. But frankly speaking, I don't know which kind of Death Knight we're talking about just yet. Still? I don't know. Leave that on the board. Probably a good idea, actually. Yeah, sure. I do have the other Corpsicle, but yeah. Let's do that one. More damage. We like it. Shuffling that one. And then we'll see. And then hell yeah, off the top. Yeah, off the top. Be great. There's a Frost Rune at least. Yeah, no rune. Yeah, sure. Do we play it now? Yeah, why not? Could actually get Primus out next turn, and that's way before him. So that might actually be worth it. I think that's the way to go. Because playing a Primus against another Death Knight is usually not a good idea, because then you'll just get the blood barrier. Alrighty. We're going in here. And then we're going unholy. Hell yeah.
Symbol of death.
Actually do have a Reska. Let's go for the horseman. Then we'll see. Maybe he can clear, I don't know. But okay. It seems like it is like a frost. Maybe it is just rainbow. I don't know.
It's a symptom of life.
Okay. Then that one. Buttons. That might actually be good. It thins it out a little bit. Definitely going for that one. Let's do that one first.
Mark of the bitter.
Do have a bunch of corpses at the moment. Maybe an AoE is a little bit better here. Then we're just gonna use buttons.
My collection grows.
That's also really good.
I have but little time.
Let's get some plagues in. It's go time. Could even have done 3 more, but now I'll just get rid of that one. I have it for 1 more turn. Most likely. That was just great. Oh, his rescue will be on 7 as well. I guess he has a chance. Like a 50-50. Still is a 50-50. Okay. He's just gonna play the cheese. Alright, got you. Good, good, good. Then I guess we can blood rune that one.
Essence of life.
Ooh, I like that one. Let's see what we get. More plagues, right? Isn't that it? Could also just go for damage. No, let's go for plagues. I like it.
Your soul
That
is
one.
mine.
Let me just sort this one out. So this one. Get rid of that one.
I have but little time.
That's fine. But essentially, the powerful stuff is going. Well, I get.
That feels
Yeah.
good.
There we go.
That feels good.
Very nice. Except if he gets his primers down, but then essentially he goes back to 25, but I can steal it. No primers. So that wouldn't be the end of the world, at least. And what does he have? That one, okay. Oh, don't get to shuffle in any more of those nice guys.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen a light again.
What? He could have guaranteed it if he bumped into the other one. Yeah, I'm just saying, I don't think that was a good idea. I can do 7. I can do 4 of these.
My
Right?
rule is eternal.
Just do that and pound face. Then he just needs to draw 2 plagues. Maybe that's a better way. I don't know. I just want to use some drinks. Alright, no plagues. Got it. And then, can I get over?
My collection grows.
Like 3. Five, 6. Then I only need him to draw 1 plague out of 8. That's a 33% chance.
Is eternal.
Also draw a card here. There's 2, 3, 6. Yeah. Draw a card first. We'll see. Yeah.
One little time.
Thinking if I do something smart, should have done this first at least. Random effects first. I think it's fine. Plague. Here we go.
That feels good.
The Lich King versus Garrosh.
You dare challenge the war chief. Darkness comes.
Are they still trying out the list? If so, I would still like Riska. Otherwise, Riska and Hell yeah, those are kind of the 2 I really want to go for. It was a little bit of a feels bad moment to just throw back that one. But we found Riska at least. So even though it is nerf buff day, you do see a lot of people still running the same lists. Just to see if they're still good before they disenchant. Alright, so let me get... Oh. Yeah, like the rock or the flower one. Or the brush one. It's also okay. There's actually a bunch of good results. And then next turn we can do Scarab Keychain into responding to whatever he dropped. Okay. I might clear the board. I don't want Blood Tab actually. Oh, I guess there's some good ones out there. Just in case that it is... So what am I doing next turn? I can do that one to redevelop. So right now I'm just playing around the AoE. What is it called? The Forge something? I'm not sure. It might be Sanitize. Oh, that would have been good actually. I'll draw another one. I'm sure of it. There we go. We'll see. And then this one into a second tier treasure. Yeah, bellowing flames. He did get it. He baited me. Sure. I'm not sure if it's bait. This one. I'm just gonna Google if I don't get anything else that I can use. That's fine. Discovering a taunt minion. Let me just do this one and then we'll wait. Because we could do a guaranteed draw, and I think that's worth it. Yeah, sure. We'll only get it at the end of the turn, but I think it's fine.
Shall suffer.
Hell yeah. Very nice. Very nice. I was kind of like, maybe if I get a little bit of a breather, then I could drop Marin, but hell yeah is definitely the way to go, the way I see it. And then Shield Slaying. That's okay. I got a draw. And it's a slow turn from his side. Okay, it's probably just... It could be Bash, but yeah, we'll see. Definitely throwing this one down. I don't want to take the 2 damage because there's not really anything worth in protecting the Frail Ghoul. And we're not updating that one just yet. I can do that with Marin. Oh, very nice. Yeah. Keep on drawing those plagues. Feels amazing. This is getting quite good right now. Is it just really a control warrior? Is that it? I got it. There we go again, guys. And in this deck, I like the draw. Like a lot.
No reprieve.
Yeah, sure, let's clear that one. I'll see what it's doing, but I don't mind it not being on the board. This could still be, there's no duplicates. So likely it's a Reno deck. That one. What? I really want to steal it. And I can do that by bumping in this one.
Reprieve.
Get the healing. Oh, whatever will I do?
Take a good look. You ain't never seen a light again.
I'll do this. Thank you so much. And then turn 10. No, I think I'm good. Ooh, then I probably could have done it. I don't think it's maximum 10 actually. I do think they count towards up to 10. Bye bye.